Hello, everyone. My name is Sherry Williams. I am Miss Rotolo's sister. Miss Rotolo asked me to share a story I wrote, but instead, we wanted to have you help me solve a mystery. First, I want to tell you what you will need to write the perfect story. The 5 essential elements of a story. They are the character, the setting, the plot, the conflict, and the resolution. These essential elements keep the story running smoothly and allow the action to develop in a logical way that the reader can follow. Number one, the characters. The characters are the individuals that the story is about. The author should introduce the characters in the story with enough information that the reader can visualize each person. This is achieved by providing a detailed description of the character's physical attributes and personality traits. Every story should have a main character. The main character determines the way the plot will develop and is usually who will solve the problem the story centers upon. However, the other characters are also very important because they supply additional details. The explanations of the actions of all the characters. All characters should stay true to the author's description throughout the story, so that the reader can understand and believe the action that is taking place, and perhaps even predict which character may do what next. The setting. The setting is the location of the action. An author should describe the environment or surroundings of the story in such detail that the reader feels that he or she can picture the scene. Unusual settings, such as a fantasy world, can be interesting, but everyday settings can help the reader to better visualize the story and feel connected to the plot. Now, the plot. The plot is the actual story around which the entire book is based. A plot should have a very clear beginning, middle, and end, with all the necessary descriptions and suspense called exposition, so that the reader can make sense of the actions and follow along from start to finish. The conflict. Every story has a conflict to solve. The plot is centered around this conflict and the ways in which the characters attempt to resolve the problem. When the story's action becomes more exciting, right before the resolution, it is called the climax. The resolution. The resolution is the solution to the problem, is the way the action is resolved. It is important that the resolution fit the rest of the story in tone and creatively and solve all parts of the conflict. I know that's a lot of information to take in right now, so I think we should just begin our story. This story is what is called an interactive story, and you all are going to help me write it. The setting is, of course, the classroom, and you are all the characters. So sit back, relax, and enjoy our story. Today started off like any other day. The sun was shining, and the winds were calm. The school bell rang to let the kids know it was time for classes. As the rooms filled with students, something seemed different. Miss Peterson was dressed like Wonder Woman, and Miss Rotolo was dressed or dancing like Beyonce. Miss Rotolo looked at her desk and noticed the box she had placed there was missing. Something or someone had moved or taken it. Miss Peterson, Miss Rotolo said as she looked towards her, "Where's the box I had here on my desk?" A quiet hush poured over the room as Miss Peterson answered. "I'm not sure," she said, sounding a little scared. "When I got here this morning, it was not here, and all I found was this piece of paper." Miss Peterson held up the paper with some writing on it. "What does it say?" asked Jessica. Miss Peterson read the paper. "It's your favorite things," she said. The students started talking and trying to figure out what to do. "All right, everyone," Miss Rotolo said. "We are going to find the box. We are going to work together and use your favorite things to help. Now, Sebastian, let's start with you. I see your favorite movie is Despicable Me 2. Let's see if we can get the help of the characters. I have seen the box and it is this big. I don't think that's going to help. You're cute and all, but we need more help than that. Sebastian laughed and said, Sorry, Miss Rotolo, I guess the minions and Lucy aren't going to be of help. Sebastian put his head down and sighed. Maybe I will try to get some of the football players to help. They are big and strong. Sebastian held his arms up to show off his muscles. I am big and strong too, he shouted. Well, Sebastian, Miss Rotolo said, I am sure you are strong, but we need your brain power, not your muscle power, to find the box. Besides, it isn't that heavy. What about your favorite food? Miss Rotolo asked. Would that give us any clue to where it might be? Sebastian put his hands on his chin and thought, long and hard. I don't think pizza is going to be the answer. Oh, I suppose you're right, Sebastian. That wouldn't help. Maybe the answer to this question will help us find it. If you cannot be found and nobody knows where you are, then you are. Press pause. All right, who wants to try and help find the box next? Miss Rotolo asked as she looked around the room. Raina, I see you are excited to help. What should we do now? Raina stood up and said, I think we should ask the monsters to look for it. All right then, I don't like monsters, but let's see what they can do to help. Miss Rotolo said, a little scared. James, can you look under the bed for me for the box? I'm afraid to look under there myself. The box wasn't under there, but we think your kids are so smart and you will be able to find the box yourselves. Let's try my game, Raina shouted. I can really see good from up here, but I don't see the box. Maybe it's under the water. I will jump in and see. I think I see it over there. I will run over and check. Well, while they are looking, maybe we could have a snack. What is your favorite food, Raina? Miss Peterson asked. Mac and cheese, of course, exclaimed Raina. The best stuff on earth. Here is another question that might help us find the box. If you are playing outside and it starts to rain, where should you go? Press pause. Desjeuner, how about you? What should we do next? Miss Peterson asked. I have someone that's not scared of no one, Desjeuner said proudly. Michael Myers will find the box. He sure looks like he could make someone talk if he had to. I think that might scare Miss Rotolo if she saw him, so we better not ask him if that's okay, Miss Peterson said. Maybe we could try your favorite game. How can I help when I'm up to my head in cops? I'll go check out the old warehouse. I bet you it's in there. I think I'm going to go to the corner and just eat my nachos, Desjeuner said. I don't think Miss Rotolo will mind if I do that. Fill in the blank in this next sentence to help us find the box. That looks good. Is that blank favorite food? Pause. Davion raised his hand and shouted, Hey, my game is Grand Theft Auto 2, and I think my guy might be able to help. Dude, are you serious? Sometimes you just gotta go over instead of under. I will see if it's on the other side. Maybe Superman can help, Davion said. I won't let you down, Davion. Together we will find it. Davion, I guess you were hungry too, Miss Peterson said as she put her hands on her hips. Oh, yes, Davion said as he stuffed another pizza into his mouth. I love pizza. Fill in the blank of this next sentence to help us find the box. When you make up things or make something bigger than it is, you are using your pause. Miss Bertolo asked all the other kids if they wanted a snack break. Oh no, exclaimed Chris. I want to find the box and see what's inside. Since Superman is helping, let's see if Batman will too, Chris said with excitement. We are all here to help. Nothing will get in our way. I think with their help we can find it and fast, said Chris. I will also check with the game guys. Get in and we'll find it together. Follow me, I think I know where it is. Chris closed his eyes and imagined he was in the cars racing to find the box. He enjoyed his favorite food, even though he didn't eat lunch. It was okay with Miss Rotolo. Complete the next sentence. Blank was a bump in the road. Pause. Evan was eating his pizza, oops, when Miss Rotolo asked him to help. Sure, I can help find it. How big is it? Evan asked. Well, Miss Rotolo said, it's not that big, but it's not too small either. Well, that doesn't really help much. You're not a big help, Evan said as he put down his slice of pizza. So I have to do everything myself? I will ask my friends from Fast and Furious if they can help. The most important thing in life will always be the people in this room, right here, right now. I believe in you and I know you will find it. Okay, thanks, but how does that help me? Evan said as he put his hands on his head and scratched it. Let's check out my game and see if anyone can help us from there. If the box is anywhere near those gas pumps, it will fly when they blow. Fill in this next sentence blank and we'll go to the next person. Blank it the weekend yet? Pause. Jessica, what do you think we can do to help find the box? Miss Peterson asked. Well, since we are all using our favorites, I will too. I think I will use the rice to get the minions to come help. I know at first they weren't much help, but I am sure they will be better now. First, we have to cook the rice, Jessica said as she opened up a cooking game. I wonder if the minions would like that kind of rice, Jessica said as she called on the minions. I love salsa, bring it on. Let's fill in the blank in this sentence. The squirrel ran up blank tree. Pause. Josiah was sitting quietly when he heard the ice cream truck outside. As he looked out the window, he started to laugh. What's going on, Miss Peterson asked. It's the driver of the truck. He is Mario from the game Super Mario Brothers. All the kids ran to the window. I was just joking, Josiah laughed as he held his tummy. I may not be able to drive, but I can sure break things. We'll be right over to help. Everything looks different outside of water. Is that ice cream I see? Fill in the blank on this next sentence, too. I could eat all the ice cream in the... Pause. Brandon grabbed the ice cream right out of Josiah's hand and gave it to Patrick Starr. Here you go, Patrick. I know how you love ice cream. Brandon walked over to the window. You know the zombies are out there, and they will find the box. I play the game Dying Light all the time, and they can find anything, Brandon said with a smile. Dude, wait! I'm helping Brandon find the box. Have you seen it? Man, dude, if you don't want to help, it's cool. Here, have some spaghetti and meatballs. Fill in the blank on this sentence, too. Blank all the silly things. This is the silliest. Pause. Christian walked over to Miss Rotolo and tugged on her shirt. Can I try and help? He asked. Well, of course you can, Christian, Miss Rotolo said with a smile. You tell me where you think the box went. I don't think the box went anywhere, he said. I think someone took it and hid it somewhere. Christian put his hands up in the air and waved them around, and like magic, a ball appeared. Where did that come from? Miss Rotolo asked. My dodgeball friends. They have been looking for the box all this time. Hey, you can throw the ball if you want, Miss Rotolo, Christian said as he handed the ball to Miss Rotolo. Look out, because here comes another one. I wonder if the box can be under one of these balls. That's silly. How would a ball be under anything round? Or how would a box be under anything round? Sure enough, right. Here you go, Christian. Here are some burgers to help you concentrate, Miss Peterson said as she handed him a plate. Fill in the next sentence to help us find the box. Here is another sentence. The blank are endless. Pause. Dylan, Miss Rotolo said, why don't you see what you can do? Dylan scratched his head and shouted, hey, the Rock can find it. He found his daughter in the movie. What a great idea, Miss Peterson said. He is a smart guy. I see something on the other side of the city. I will go see what it is. We have one more building to check out. It looks like it's about to fall. I'll get back to you on that. What about my game? Dylan said. Not sure how we can help, but we are here to help. How about some fries, Miss Rotolo said. All the other kids are eating now. Fill in the blank on this next sentence. I blank some marbles in my hand. Pause. Jaquan, let's see what you can come up with, Miss Peterson said as she handed him a slice of pizza. I'm afraid to see what's going to happen with the sharks. Sharks? Miss Rotolo screamed. We don't want any sharks in here. I think I can keep them on the page, Miss Rotolo, so don't you worry, Jaquan said as he touched her arm. I will protect you. Dude, what are you bothering me for? Look, I got some boxes on the big boat. Is that one of those? I will go check. Fill in the blank. Let's have some blank with this story. While Michael started to unwrap his Hershey bar, he jumped up from his seat and said, hey, I am a Jedi, and my friends and I will go get the box. All the kids said together in one voice, "May the Force be with you." Hey, the boxes are over there. The dark side will keep the Force and keep the box from you. Fill in the blank and it'll bring us closer to the box. I think we should be creative blank, make our own stories. Antonio sat quietly through the whole time everyone else had their turn. All right, then, it's my turn, he said. When you find this box, you will know true wonders. They will be yours alone. With all this dust and smoke, I can't see a thing. I'm hungry. Let's go have some pasta with tomato sauce and Parmesan. Fill in the blank of this next sentence. Blank the day and make lots of friends happy. Pause. Miss Rotolo smiled and said, "What a fun way to use your imagination. We have one more student to see if she can help." Miss Rotolo walked over to Trinity and asked if she would like to try. Trinity was so excited to be part of the class, even though she just started school. "Oh, Miss Rotolo, I didn't know I was going to be able to help." "Here, let's see if Elsa can help," Trinity said with excitement. "Elsa, can you use your magic to help?" "No need for magic. The kids can use their imaginations." "I guess we should try my game," Trinity said as she laughed. "This game board is a box. Is this what you're looking for?" "I guess I will just eat my tacos instead," Trinity said as she took a bite of her tacos. Last one to fill in the blank. I blank tell the truth. It makes everything better. Now, we may not have found the box, but what did we learn? Let's go to the board and see what all the words that we filled in made up. Hiding in your imagination is a world of possibilities. Have fun and enjoy life always. Miss Rotola has a surprise for you. It is the box we were looking for. She had it all the time, but we wanted to make it fun for the last week of school. In the box is a notebook for everyone. You each get your own imagination book. In it, you can write all of your own stories. They can be things that happened to you, or they can be made up things. Use your imagination and create whatever is on your mind. That is the best part of it. You can make up anything you want. I can't wait to read what you wrote next year. For those of you who are not going to be here next year, your parents can send a copy to Miss Rotolo, and I can read it and write back to all of you what I thought of your stories. Thank you for being part of our stories. Have fun and use your imagination.